Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'll be sharing with us how I achieved this creamy coconut spaghetti jollof. This recipe, I was actually wowed when I made it and I thought to share with us. Let me introduce you to our ingredients, then we can start cooking, okay? The first thing we need is spaghetti. I'm using the bigger ones, but you can use the tinier ones. We need minced beef, pure tomato puree, no additives, coconut milk, no additives, olive oil. We need these 2 sticks of carrot, 1 long chili pepper, and green pepper for garnishing. Guys, we need our crushed thyme and curry, 1 large bay leaf, 1 stock cube, and some salt. We also need some spring onion sauce, some garlic, a little bit, and onions. So let's go ahead now and just prep our veggies and I'll show you what they look like, okay? I like to cut my carrot into this shape, because my boy likes to just pick it up and eat. I've chopped my peppers, onions, and sliced the peppers into long strips. So over here, guys, we're going to be doing this in 3 different pots. One for the spaghetti, one for the tomato, and the other one to stir fry the minced beef, okay? It will quicken the cook process for us. So I'll just start with stir frying the minced meat. First, I put some oil in this pan, a little bit of oil, not too much. Then I went ahead to throw in some slices of onion. I added some thyme and some curry powder and a little bit of the garlic, guys, and a little bit of salt. I want the minced meat to absorb that as soon as possible. So we'll go ahead now and just break this up into smaller pieces and kind of stir fry it until it's all browned over and cooked through, okay? By the way, I threw in some of that pepper as well. At this point, I added about a tablespoon of the spring onion sauce. See how our beef is looking like? It's all cooked now, and I added a little bit more salt because it was necessary. So it's ready, and I'll go ahead now and set it aside and move on with the next stage. Our water is boiling and I'll be adding the much pasta I need, spaghetti, this much. So I'll let this soak in and try to push it in like you'll see me do in the next stage, like I'm doing here now. So once it's all fitted into the pot, I'll go ahead and put some drops of olive oil. This will prevent it from sticking together. Then in this pot, I'll go ahead to fry my tomatoes, okay? A little bit of oil, and then goes the onions. We're going to be sauteing that alongside the rest of the peppers. Guys, feel free to use more than the pepper you see me use here. A little bit of salt. Notice that I didn't use a lot of oil for this recipe because I'll be using coconut milk. I've just added some curry and thyme, and then I'll be scooping in about 3 tablespoons of the tomato puree. This is not ordinary tomato paste. This is the puree and it contains just tomatoes. So by the way, we'll check our pasta, keep stirring it so they don't stick together. At this point, I just added some salt and moved back to my tomato pot. So the tomatoes, you notice I didn't fry it for a long time. I just got the spices in it and poured in my coconut milk, mixed that together, and then poured in the already stir-fried beef. Yeah, this the spices I put in the minced meat already will serve as stock as well. Reason I didn't use any kind of a meat stock or chicken stock. Okay, yeah, and the sauce is creamy and thick. At this point I'll be adding the carrots, so they will just steam a little bit, and the bay leaves and a little bit of crayfish. I'll give that a mix, and then a little, and the stock cube, I used half of that, guys. I'll stir it in and leave the sauce to cook until the oil settles on top. Meanwhile, our pasta was ready and I drained it. Yeah, you can see it's kind of not sticky, it's fluffy. So at this point the sauce was ready. You can see that oil on top. Yeah, so I'll just give it one last mix, and our pasta was well cooked, so all we need is just to mix. I've added the bell peppers for garnishing, the green pepper, and then I added the spaghetti at this point. Look at that, guys. It was just a standing one. No, it wasn't sticky at all. Yeah, guys. I wouldn't need to be cooking this further. All I am doing now is just to mix it into the creamy sauce. Yeah, guys, this is one of my best recipes for spaghetti, and it's so easy to put together. So guys, I'm done mixing it in, and what gives me joy is how it's still standing one, without gumming or sticking together. I'll cover it and give it 2 minutes before I serve. Okay, yeah. Now I'm dishing, guys. Spaghetti on point. So one more tip I have to prevent your spaghetti from sticking together is to pour some cold water over it when you drain it. Okay, that way it remains as you left it until you're ready to mix it, and even after you have mixed it. Okay, so guys, please give it a try and let me know what you think. Yeah, I'm always happy to hear your feedback. Yeah, thank you so much as always for hanging on with me. I'll see you in my next video. Have a pleasant and beautiful day.